Thank you guys for tuning in as we protect our peace this morning. How you start your day will influence your day. And let's start our day with peace, gratitude, and positive energy. I always say you're blessed, not because of your possessions, but because of the promises God has kept to you and us. The sun rose today and so do you. So that's enough to be grateful for. If you can tag one of your friends to this, share it, press the kite button, bring somebody in here that might need it. We won't be on here long. And this is about you. And as a lot of you know from my text community, I made a text today that talked about it's okay. And I know a lot of us, whether we've been there, we're in there, or we're going to be there, we feel guilty at times for choosing us. You feel guilty for choosing you. You feel guilty for prioritizing yourself. Maybe it's with your friends, maybe it's even with your family. And you spend so much of your life giving without receiving much. And as a lot of you know, that's a perfect recipe to feel empty, unfulfilled, to feel drained. And so in this moment right now, I want you to take full breaths of life in and full breaths of life out at a slow and controlled pace. Obviously, if you're driving, don't close your eyes. But if you're not, put your hand over your heart and feel that heartbeat. Because that's one of the greatest blessings that we have. Without it, there's no life. So if you're looking for appreciation and gratitude, I know we take that for granted because we've had it our whole life. But give thanks to your heartbeat. Because like a lot of you know, statistically, over 150,000 people die every day. And if you pay attention to the news and what's going on across the world, there are a lot of people in a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. So not to undermine what you're going through, but just know somebody always has it worse. So hopefully this morning, we can change your focus to gratitude and appreciation. And being centered and self-aware this morning. I want you to think about the word energy. And this came to my mind this morning as I was training and working out, and I got up early. And I asked myself this question. How am I going to use the energy that I've been blessed with today? And that's the question I want to pose to you today is, how are you going to use the energy that you've been blessed with today? And maybe today you don't have the best energy. Maybe you woke up today and you didn't feel like getting up. But the question I asked you right now that I want you to think about is, how are you going to use the energy that you've been blessed with? At the end of the day, we have two options. We can use the energy that we've been blessed with. If you look at energy as a big jar, and that jar is filled to the top. And every single day, and what most people do, I've been guilty of this. We use our energy to create more stress in our life. We use our energy to bring negative things in our life. We use our energy to be drained. And a lot of us, we feel guilty for prioritizing our peace. We feel guilty for choosing us. You feel guilty for choosing you. Some of us, we go days where we use our energy to gossip instead of using our energy to focus on the grace that we have in our life. So the question I ask you, my friend, watching this right now is, how are you going to use your energy? Are you going to use it to waste it? Are you going to use it to create more energy in your life? And you might be saying, Trent, how do I create more energy? Well, you do the things and you choose the things that builds and creates residual energy in your life. Whether that's meditation, whether that's working out, whether that's having a conversation with someone who brings light in your life instead of darkness, whether that's putting the right things in your body, whether that's creating the vision that's in your heart and working towards your goals. However you choose to use it, just know that you have those two options. And I just want to remind you this morning that it's okay to choose your peace over their stress. It's okay to choose grace over gossip. It's okay to live in determination to be a better you than to live in drama. And when you put yourself first, people will try to make you feel guilty of that. People will try to say you change. People will try to say you're selfish. People will try to say you're self-centered. And all I ask you to remember is you're self-aware. Because you know energy is a gift that's been given. And it powers our life. And if you're not intentional today with that, other things will power your life in a way that doesn't build you but break you. A way that doesn't strengthen you but weakens you. In a way that doesn't focus you but confuses you. So as we wrap up this Protect Your Peace moment this morning, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you for being intentional with your life this morning, for tuning in. But the question I leave with you, and I want you to think about, is how are you going to use the energy that you've been given? And all energy isn't created equal. What I mean by that, when you engage in stress and drama and pleasing people, all those things that continue to drain you, your energy is gone just like that. And before you know it, it's 12 o'clock and you feel drained, you feel empty. And just as well as you can choose that, you can choose the opposite. And by tuning in today, you chose something that I believe, I hope, brought more energy to your life and more peace and more clarity and more focus. You know, as I was walking out the garage this morning, I'll leave with this. I looked up in the sky and it was an overcast. To my right was an overcast, and I looked behind on the opposite way the sun is rising. I looked behind, it was a rainbow. And I don't know if that rainbow is still there or not, but I'll post it on my stories. But that rainbow reminded me just of the promises that God makes us. It reminded me of the beauty in the storm. And I always tell people this, and I want to leave you with this. There's no rainbow without the rain. And if you search hard enough in your darkest days, in your overcast days, on your rainy days, that sun is still there. It just may be a little bit hard to find. So continue to create your rainbow, even in the midst of your storm. I love you. I appreciate you. If this touched your heart a bit, I know a lot of y'all won't do it. I don't expect you to do it, but DM me, let me know. Because again, I do this for you guys. You know, this is something I do every single morning for myself. And I don't know if it's corny or not, but I want to make sure, I know it's not corny for me, but I want to make sure that it serves you guys and it's something that really helps you. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate you too. Have a beautiful day. I'll shut up now and I'll let this music play for the next 30 or 45 seconds and give you time just to take in what you need to take in. I have a little friend right here protecting this peace with me. Y'all see him? That's how I know that I'm getting used to this country life, because a frog just swam by me. And my city boy self in the past would have jumped out this pool. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Love you.